Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we have some new news to cover and talk about today. But before I get into that and all that other stuff that we're gonna talk about, I just first want to say thank you guys for 100 subscribers. Um, like genuinely thank you guys and all you who support my channel and that have been here supporting me and always watching my videos. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Um I've honestly did not even think that when I started, because I started this channel like a couple years ago, actually, like what, like 2 years ago. Um and I honestly just did not see myself even hitting 100 subscribers. Just because I just most of the time I either wasn't consistent or I just didn't have the motivation for it. But I just um I felt like lately, I've been posting a lot of, just horror content and, just those types of videos. And, I felt like it's just something that I enjoy, and it's something that, you know, that I know a lot of, other people out there, they enjoy. They like horror, they like content like this. I'm planning on doing other types of stuff as well with my content, but right now this is what I'm doing, and it's just fun overall, and I really like doing the YouTube stuff in general. Um, and it's just like it's just a fun time overall, and like genuinely, like I said, I appreciate you guys, everyone who's supporting me and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and you know I really appreciate it. Like genuinely, I appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. This I don't know, man. Like it's crazy. It's crazy to think that it may not seem like a big like goal, but it's like for me it is because I had an old channel like a couple years ago actually. I think I had started that channel like in 2018, and for like I had that channel for a while, and you know I would just like post content on there, and I basically something happened with the account, and I had over like 130 subscribers. So I was doing pretty good on that channel as well, but then something happened with the account, and I couldn't post on there anymore, and I got locked out of the account. So I was no longer able to post videos on that channel anymore, and I had to make this channel, which is still the same name, Extron Gaming, but different channel, obviously, different account, different profile, and all that stuff. So, I had to start over again. It sucked. It really did. And, it took me 2 years to get to 100 subs on that other channel. And it took me 2 years to hit 100 subs on this channel. At the same time, the grind it's tough, but it's fun, and it's something that I enjoy. So, yeah, I'm always gonna, keep looking forward to just hitting more subscribers, reaching my goals, and just doing good on YouTube. Because this is something I enjoy, and this is what I want to keep doing. And yeah, so yeah, thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And yeah, now we're gonna get to some of the news that we've gotten. A lot of people already covered a lot of this news. Actually, I know a lot of other YouTubers that I watch. They've covered it. Many of them have covered it. Um, Twitter, it's all over Twitter and everything. But we just got the news that from Sean Cunningham that what's it called? That they apparently, from Sean Cunningham's um what's it called? He has like some type of profile account that he had made, and there was like this little thing here that like was that popped up, and there was like this thing that said that Sean Cunningham directed and produced the seminal horror film Friday the 13th, creating the iconic villain Jason Voorhees. The movie has spawned 12 installments with the 13th schedule for next year. See, and basically, this is something that had came out, and people said, they got excited and whatnot, and I'm excited too because I really do think that this is really, good news and like something that I've wanted. I literally made a video on this too. I made a video on this about, whenever that whole news came out with that Rory, person on Twitter came out, and there's like articles about it, and I made a whole video basically speaking about the possibilities of the franchise returning because apparently there was like news that kept coming out about it and whatnot. So I was just overall, I was excited, and I was hoping that there's a possibility that this franchise would return because I love this franchise, and I just wanted it to come back. And now that this news has came out, it's said that it's coming out next year in 2023. I really hope it happens, but because like we need that franchise back. We need that franchise back. We need Nightmare on Elm Street back. I've said it many times, but we really need those franchises back, bro. Like, come on, like all these other franchises are in the mainstream forefront right now, getting all the light shedded on them. You know, they're um retaining and gaining all that attention for them. But Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street are just left on the shelf right now. You know, they've been long forgotten, and we've had not had a movie anymore for those franchises. So I really hope those two franchises come back. I really love those franchises, Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th. I hope they come back. It's said to come out. Another movie's gonna come out next year, and I really hope it goes through. Because the whole like Victor Miller and Sean Cunningham, they had this whole lawsuit thing going on with them, and you know they it had they had finally worked the whole lawsuit thing had finished like not that long ago, and then I think it was like a year ago or like 2 years ago. I don't remember, but we had gotten that news that it was settled and whatnot, and then like I said a month ago, then we had gotten that news that you know that apparently they had worked things out, and they're going to be talking about more news for this franchise and the possibilities for it returning and all this stuff, and that's basically what happened. And from there, that's when everyone started having all these theories and speculations of if the franchise is actually going to come back, when we'll see another movie, and all this stuff. And um it's just like it was exciting news to hear, but now now it's just like I don't know. I hope Sean Cunningham and Victor Miller, they can come back together. I'm hoping they are, because I watched Killjoy Jake's video on it. We watched the movie's video on it, Craving Something Scary. You know, I watch a whole bunch of other YouTubers and just on Twitter and everything. I've seen a lot of people say just that the only way this can work is that if Sean Cunningham and Victor Miller come back together and they work things out, and they you know make they make this movie together and whatnot, because that's the only way this movie can be made. This new Friday the 13th movie can be made, and yeah, that's the only way it could happen. So, and I definitely agree with that. They have to come back together. Everything has been financed has been settled and done with. So I'm hoping that they can just finally come together and just make another movie. But yeah, I'm hoping it happens. Hopefully it does. But we'll have to see. Um, what's it called? But we just we just have to just hope that we get another one. But if it like, because like I was watching, we watched some movies. Um, he's like a big horror YouTuber. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know him that are subscribed to me. But if you don't, I mean, they're great content creators. They're like one of the biggest horror channels out there who do, horror updates just like me. And like, but they're big, horror channels. And, they make horror content and all that stuff. And, I saw, we watched the movies, you know, you know, because Mike, he had made a video today on his channels, and he had said that this whole information that we got from Sean Cunningham could have been like something old that was made years ago, or it could have been something that you know that that had been this whole like post right here that we're seeing. This could have been made like at a some time when we didn't even know about it. So um like like if it was made like years ago, a long time ago, it could just be something that's barely coming out now and it's not actually happening, but and that's what he said, or at least something like that. But I do think that's possible, but I'm just hoping that, overall, this franchise comes back. There's like, before it was all speculation, about this franchise coming back, but now it's like a 90% chance, 85, 90% chance it's coming back. Um, it's like a higher chance now that it's coming back, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see for more news. But this is definitely exciting, and I just hope the franchise comes back. It's a great franchise. You know, I said it's my least favorite, you know, because from at least like slasher franchises, it's my least favorite, but I really enjoy it, the franchise overall. And I think that, just seeing it come back would just be awesome and amazing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think on that. And we have some Halloween news as well that I want to talk about. Um, Basically, with the Halloween news, apparently, um, they had made a new poster for Halloween Ends, and there's like a wait, hold on. I Like Scary is doing a video. I mean, a live stream. I Like Scary is another YouTuber I watch. He's awesome as well. Go subscribe to I Like Scaries and go watch his live stream after I'm done with this video. I'm probably gonna be there, but he's an awesome content creator as well. I Like Scary is awesome. Um, but what's it called? I lost my train of thought. I'm over here thinking, just rambling all over the place right now, just ranting. Um, oh yeah, what's it called? Basically, with this, they had made a new poster, and I kind of saw some mixed feelings on this poster because like people were saying that you know they like the original poster better for Halloween Ends, and or that it looked kind of like it looked too animated and cheesy, or that Laurie, it doesn't, it looks kind of weird because Laurie is like the same height as Michael and this animation poster or whatnot. But um and yeah, I heard some mixed opinions on this poster. Me personally, I'm kind of on a mixed feel with it as well because like I do think it's, in my opinion, it's better than the original Halloween Ends poster because I felt like I made a whole, like, I think my last Halloween video, Um, whenever I was talking about like the possibilities of what could happen after Halloween ends and like and all that stuff, and how if what they can do for a new trilogy, and I was just talking about all that stuff in my last Halloween video, and then I was like some I think like towards the end of that video I was talking about how I was gonna like how I didn't really like the original Halloween poster that we had gotten. I didn't like it, and I was hoping that they came up with another poster. Because I was even showing like fan made posters that looked way better than that one, than the original Halloween Ends poster. And I was just like, I don't know, man. The Halloween Kills poster looked great. I thought that one was cool, but I mean, Halloween 2018. I mean, practically all these three posters with 2018 and Kills and Ends, like they all look the same. But I think Kills had the best poster just because Michael's mask looked like so burnt and just it looks so cool in the like with the flames around him and all that stuff. Like it just looked nice. But the Ends poster is just like it looks like just the same thing, just with just barely any minor touches to it. It was just like I just didn't really care for it that much. But this poster, I definitely will say I like it better, because at least it's not just like, it doesn't look like the same thing that we've already seen for the other posters. But at the same time, it does look a little, you know, clunky, because like, I just feel like, just, I don't know, it just looks like a little too, you know, um, I don't know how to say it exactly. I guess it just looks a little too animated, I guess. And then the fact that Lori and Michael are the same height. I don't know, it just looks kind of weird. I mean, I felt like they could have just done like um something like like the Scream 5 poster where they had like, Ghostface in the middle, and then they had like Sydney like also. Now they had Ghostface like in the far top, and the all the way in the back, he was like the main focus on the poster. But he was like kind of behind Sydney. Sydney was in front of him in the middle, you know, and she was like the main focus on the poster, but Ghostface was overall the main, thing that was there in the poster. And like I felt like they could have done something similar to that, not exactly the same, but at least something similar. Could have had Michael, just like maybe Lori is just like standing, she's like standing with a gun, and Michael's just behind her with a knife, like standing like 10 foot tall on the poster, and he's just like behind her, sneaking up, like what? I don't know, something like that. I'm just thinking of crazy stuff, but I don't know. I feel like this poster's it's better than the original Halloween Ends poster, but I think I would have. I think it could have been a little better, but I mean, it's just a poster. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter. But then we got this new picture and shot of Halloween Ends with Michael standing there in the sunlight, and you have this like wallpaper in the background, which it looks really nice, by the way. And freaking Michael's mask looking as crispier and golden as ever. It looks so shiny because of the sunlight hitting him. And I don't know. This trilogy has gotten the mask perfectly, I would say, like the best. I mean, all three movies, the mask looks so great. I mean, you can't really say that for a lot of the other Halloween movies because it looked, besides the original, it just like, I feel like, I mean, Halloween 2, that mask looked, it was good as well. But I would say the original was the best. 2018 was probably my second favorite, and then Kills, and then Ends. Um, but we haven't actually seen Mike like how it's actually gonna look in Ends. But I know I'm sure it's gonna look the same like how we're seeing in the trailer. So I mean, I don't really. It's safe to say, that this is how it's gonna look like. But what's it called? Um, I just think that the whole like the mask, it looks great with all these three movies. It's gotten the mask correctly and done well. But yeah, and I just think that it looks awesome. The freaking the suit looks awesome as well. It looks fantastic. I mean, bro, it's just I feel like this trilogy has gotten Michael right. They've done him justice. They've done him well. Like I really do think so. You know, they made him look good. They made him as brutal and violent as ever. I mean, bro, it's just I'm ready to see Michael how he's gonna be in Halloween Ends, bro. I'm just I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. But what's it called? Apparently, because like I saw Craven Something Scary's video on this. I saw Killjoy Jakes. I saw a few other YouTubers video on this, and I've heard just some you know people say that like what if this takes place like towards is because like what if this is like the ending fight? You know, does this picture with Michael here take place towards the end of the movie? Um, I'm not too sure about that, but because like it's definitely possible that this scene right here with Michael takes place at the end, or it could be in the middle. Who knows? But it's I feel like it's one of those. It looks like the same house, that Michael was at in the beginning of the trailer when he's sneaking up on Lori, up going up the stairs and whatnot. It looks like the same house as that, but um, I don't know if that same final fight that we see in the trailer, if that's Lori's house, if that's the same house from the beginning of the trailer. I don't know. So I'm assuming this one. I'm assuming that this one though is the same one as the. This is the same house that we see in the beginning of Michael going up the stairs, sneaking up on Lori. But yeah, I think that's what it is. But what's it called? I don't know. I feel like either way, I would rather them just not like if they make another trailer, I would rather them just not show too much um for like the final act because like I'm sure none of us want to see that. Like we don't just want to see the freaking movie getting spoiled for us and all that stuff because that would just suck and no one would want that and that's why I'm hoping with the next trailer if they do come out with the next trailer which I'm sure they are. I really hope they don't show much. They've done well with the first trailer just not showing much and whatnot, so I really hope they don't show much with the next trailer, the final trailer that comes out. And I just hope that overall like they they don't show much of the final act. Because I'm sure the freaking trailers, like, I'm sure a lot of the stuff that we're seeing in the trailer is definitely a misdirect from um from the lines that we're hearing, from the from the lines that we're hearing, from the scenes, the actions, all that stuff that we're seeing in the trailer. It could just be separate scenes or like, misdirects with, different things going on in that certain scene. Because that's how trailers are. So if that scene, that final fight with the kitchen, if that really is the final fight with, Michael and Lori, um, I hope not. But I mean, I hope there's more to it. You know, I hope there's like a big, big like some type of big expansion, and some big, just epic showdown battle between Michael and Lori, rather than just them fighting in the kitchen for the final fight. You know, I hope there's more to it, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I think it's just overall it's cool. With all these Halloween news that we've been getting. Um, apparently, Halloween Ends is going to Peacock as well on the day it releases, and what's I don't know. I've kind of I kind of I had a like I didn't really know how to feel about it at first because at first I was just like, man, that's a bad idea because like you're missing out on making more money for the movie. Like the box office might not do as well, because you're not sending it out for the theaters. I mean, they are, but like they're sending it out for Peacock as well, so people are also going to watch it on streaming as well, and not just in the theaters. So I don't know, and I just felt like at first I just felt like it was probably a bad thing, but now I'm just kind of thinking it could be a good thing because I feel like you know from what I've heard, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently they the money and that the platform from the streaming services and the money from the theaters, they're both combined together, and it overall adds to the substance of the amount of money that they end up getting in for the movie in total from the platform and in theaters. So I don't know if that's the case. I feel like that then it wouldn't really matter. The box office money wouldn't be affected at all from people that might not go to the theaters and watch it. But at the same time, I don't know if it's true or not. I guess, but I really don't know how to feel about that. Because like I saw Killjoy Drake's video on it. He had a different opinion. He felt like this was not really a good thing because it might affect the box office and it might affect future films that could possibly be made for the Halloween franchise later on. And Craven Something Scary had an opposite opinion. He felt that it was a good thing, that they're releasing it for Peacock on the same day that they're releasing it for theaters because he felt it was a good thing and that people can watch it at home now and they can enjoy it. And there's just multiple mixed opinions and other YouTubers as well, like I think what's it called? Um, I think it's Jimmy Champagne, and like a whole bunch of other YouTubers. Like I saw on Twitter as well, like just a whole bunch of mixed opinions of how people feel about this decision of them releasing Halloween Ends on Peacock the same day that they're releasing it for theaters. Just multiple mixed opinions, but and like I just I don't know how to feel. I mean, I feel like it's a good thing. It could be a good thing. But at the same time, I don't know. It could possibly affect the box office, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think about that, because I really don't know. I mean, I guess, it could be a good thing I mean, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because I really don't know how to feel. I'm kind of like 50-50 with it. Like, I feel like it could be a good thing that they're releasing it for Peacock on the same day it's released on theaters. But at the same time, it could be a bad thing because it could affect, the box office. But it could not at the same time. It could make the box office better. Like I don't know. I'm kind of just mixed feelings, mixed opinions on it. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe you guys can give me more info on that, on how you guys feel. Um, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about that. And that's pretty much all the news I have to talk about today. Um, let's see what more horror news we can talk about. Because this was fun. We got to talk Friday the 13th. I got to talk about how I got 100 subscribers. I got to talk about, you know, Halloween Ends. I mean, this video was fun. It was a mix of everything. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about this whole thing and everything I've talked about in this video in general. And let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.